from everyone here at 2K. Thanks for... And Doris, both of these teams prefer to operate at a slower pace. It's more about half-court offense than getting out in transition.
Which means necessarily, BA, that the winner tonight is likely going to have to execute at a high level. That means, is your spacing good? Do you have the appropriate motion? Are you setting quality screens? How effective can you be generating good shots in the half court?
Here are the 5 for the Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3, the small forward. So it's the Cavaliers now. The Heat making their last shot. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Man, that is a big-time tough finish. Evan Mobley doesn't back down.
Lowry, the pass to Hero. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
Now here's Hero. The 3. Lowry, no good.
Boy, one big takeaway from the Cavaliers last season was the impact Evan Mobley has on the defensive end. This is a 7-footer who can guard multiple positions.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
And with Mobley, he's already drawing comparisons to other versatile big men, Doris.
Well, B.A., I don't want to get ahead of myself, but this guy has a chance to become one of the elite defensive players in league history. It is clear when he's at the top of his game, they are a scary team defensively.
Now here's Mitchell, stolen by Lowry. Butler on the wing, Allen defending, and the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
And here are the Cavaliers now. Outside Garland. Right side Mitchell. 6 to shoot. And Mitchell with the slam.
Well, you see the elite athleticism of Donovan Mitchell. Boy, can he get off his feet in a hurry.
Lowry finds Hero. Lowry left side. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Outside for LeVert. Lets it go from deep. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Boy, the confidence level you can see in Caris LeVert to catch and shoot. It hits his fingertips and he's ready to roll.
Now here's Lowry. Hero outside for 3. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Garland. Outside for LeVert. Pass to Allen. Mitchell against Hero. Now here's Mitchell. He's guarded closely. Great positioning on the putback.
You know what? That's all about hustle and a nose for the basketball. Tremendous job on the offensive glass by Jared Allen.
Butler up top. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. Butler's got 6.
One way to beat good defense, use that double clutch. Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
For 3, Allen. It's hauled in by the Heat. Here's Butler. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Give him 8.
One way to make the defense second-guess itself, score from the painted area. Jimmy Butler does exactly that.
From deep, Mitchell. That shot off. The Heat go the other way with it. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Lowry outside. Pass to Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Well, the defensive breakdowns allows Kyle Lowry to take advantage and set up an open look for his guy.
Lowry against Garland. Now Mitchell. Shoots over Hero. And it's Mitchell. The miss.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Butler passes to Martin. It's all tied in Miami. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return.
Heat 15. The Cavaliers 15. Fans, your Heat Youth Dance Team.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead of the second quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's LeVert in at the 3. It's Martin on the wing, covered by Mobley. Outside for Butler. Just 5 to shoot. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs. Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Miami is very efficient. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, you want to maximize your offense in all the different ways in your menu without feeling like you're taking turns. I don't think anyone would say that about our team. They're an unselfish group that likes sharing the ball, and they enjoy each other's success. Brian?
Allie, thank you.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Some solid defense from Butler.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
And again, the Heat missing. The Cavaliers leading. Takes a step back. Outside Mitchell. Garland against Adebayo. Garland, no good. Miami has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. And finished off by Adebayo.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Garland, no good. The Heat have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. The deep 3 from Hero. 3-pointer off the mark. The Cavaliers have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the triple. Garland's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Wow, a lot of distance on that jumper by Darius Garland. Nice.
Mitchell against Hero. To the middle. Adebayo, no good. The Cavaliers have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most?
Well, you can see the agile move by Donovan Mitchell. This guy is able to navigate around contact or, if necessary, play through it.
Now here's Lowry. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Butler passes to Lowry. Outside Butler. And no good. Ooh, LeVert with some nice D. From deep, Mitchell. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
Donovan Mitchell is more than capable of carrying an offense for stretches. Right now, the defense has nothing for him.
Here's Butler. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
And you know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense.
Butler hits them both. Well, in terms of their D, the Cavs have gone from one of the softer teams in the league to one of the toughest.
Well, think about this. I mean, they're a young team. They play with tremendous energy, and we see that in the way they get after it on defense. Tremendous effort. Defends the shot and gets in perfect position for the rebound.
Miami, no good that time either.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Here's LeVert. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Karis LeVert, great confidence in his ability to get off the dribble drive and make things happen.
Butler finds Martin. Mobley with the block. And here's the fast break. Outside Garland. Outside for Mitchell. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. There's the triple. Adebayo grabs the board. Heat shooting 40% so far in this one. Down low. Here's Martin, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Team foul.
That free throw misses.
Now at the line, Caleb Martin.
Good on the second one. 11 seconds left in the second. Garland with the ball. Fires the three. On target from range. Garland's got 6.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for the Cleveland Cavaliers. About ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
They've got Victor Oladipo. Max Strus is out there with Gabe Vincent. Then there's Omer Yurtseven. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
It's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
The Heat making a switch here. Dedmon's checked in. They get the rebound. The three from Okoro. He can't hit that time. The Heat shooting about 43% on this one. Strus off target from outside.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And so here is Miami. It's a 13-point game. Here's Vincent. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Oladipo with a screen on Love. Plenty of space. Jump shot is good. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half.
Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor?
Here's Lopez. It's hauled in by the Heat. Outside Strus to the inside. Here's your 7. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Defensively, this Heat team was top 3 in points allowed per game and top 5 in defensive efficiency last year.
You know, B.A., that's something that surely isn't talked about enough. And when they're not having their best shooting night, they'll suffocate you on the defensive end.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Rubio, a screen on Dedmon. Oh, that's good.
Wow, able to survey over the top of defenses as well as squeeze into tight quarters. Rubio is the consummate playmaker.
And that's a foul called on Ricky Rubio. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Out of bounds. It'll be Cavaliers ball.
Cleveland ball.
Cleveland has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Okoro. This one for 3. And it's Love missing. The Heat have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Stevens. 4-3, and it's Love missing. And for the Heat, they're shooting about 43% on this one. Here's Strus, and he lays it up and in. Strus has got his first points of the game.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Here's Okoro, covered by Strus. Out to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Love for 3. It's rebounded by your 7.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Here's Oladipo, and with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits.
How about the confidence from the 6'4" guard, Victor Oladipo, aggressive, close to the cup.
A minute 20 left in the third quarter. Pass to Stevens. 3-pointer. And they get it back. Outside Love. From the arc. And the 3-pointer goes. Love's got 6 points.
Well, this is one of Kevin Love's go-to shots now. Early in his career, a low post game. Now he's lethal from distance.
Vincent lays it up and banks it in.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Trying to get something going here in the half court.
Yeah, that's where they've been struggling to execute.
Pass to Love. Outside Rubio. Shot clock at 6. Love passes to Rubio. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
That's a bailout bucket there. Rubio keeps his eyes up, sees the clock ticking down.
Oladipo outside. He buries it from 3. Oladipo's got 5 points in the quarter. Now Rubio. Pass to Okoro. Outside for Love. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Appearing in control, but could still use a little more of a push to feel total.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the small forward.
Well, if you don't stay in front and you allow him room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
Butler against LeVert. Oh, and Mobley with the block. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Garland against Oladipo. Outside Garland. Outside for Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. It's another three for Cleveland.
Well, this guy came into the league as a volume three-point shooter. Now Donovan Mitchell's percentages have greatly improved. He has put in a ton of work, and it's paying dividends.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Back to Mitchell. Here's the three. And the Cavaliers, another three.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own three. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
Outside Butler. Oladipo, left side. From behind the arc. Donovan Mitchell with a board. Cleveland has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Launches a three. He's got it. His 9th make out of 15 tries.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And it's Butler with the jam.
What a crafty drive by Jimmy Butler. Mixing speeds, getting where he wants to be on the floor.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Oladipo against Garland. He shoots it. Rebound by the Heat. Hero's got 4 rebounds now. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Mobley. And there's Butler. That one's good on the assist by Hero.
Great focus from Jimmy Butler right there. He understands contact is part of the game. He's almost inviting you to hit him.
And here's Mitchell. Pass to Garland. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And he stays with it. Oladipo, the pass to Butler. Second shot opportunity. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Butler's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, guess who, guys? Jimmy Butler, again, he has got his fingerprints all over this game.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Oh, there's the alley. LeVert goes against Butler. And another miss by Cleveland. Hero from way outside. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Here's Mitchell. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Pass to Mobley. 4 on the clock. Outside for Mitchell. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the long J. And the Cavaliers lead by 11.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Garland against Oladipo. Over Garland. Here's Adebayo. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
From role player to all-star, Adebayo has made the leap. Why? Effort plays like that.
Now here's Garland. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was won.
Let's move.
All eyes, Richard, on the guard matchup in this one with two incredible talents going head-to-head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Sharing the wing spots for them, it'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1. Garland kicks to Mobley. 4 on the clock. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Now here's Van Vliet. Launches a 3. Hands it from downtown.
And count on Van Vliet to hit that three-point shot. He's an efficient scorer from beyond the arc.
And David Aldridge spoke with Nick Nurse. David.
Thanks, Kevin. He said when you're going against a team that can dominate like this one inside, you have to really play great help defense, communicate, and double team, but only when it makes sense. It's a little bit of a chess match, but it's a physical one, guys.
Thank you, David. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
Hitting them right back. Garland fires off the three-point answer.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Anunoby is screen on Garland. Here's Van Vliet. And here's Barnes for 3. The ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Siakam.
That was okay, let's say that was an odd play. You don't see misconnections like that too often.
Cavaliers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Now Garland. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Passes it to Allen. Stolen by Van Vliet. Garland dishes to Allen. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Getting better at recognizing when his teammates are open. Garland, great time right there.
And here is Siakam. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Garland kicks to Mitchell. Kicks it out to Garland. Back to Mitchell. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. And again, it's Cleveland.
And that's Mitchell at his best. Playing the quarterback on this offense and leaving the D grabbing for air.
Here's Van Vliet. Makes it off the glass. Van Vliet's got 5.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You will gladly take those.
Mobley finds Mitchell. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Proving how coachable he is. Really, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
Well, he has such tremendous upside at Evan Mobley. And we've even heard coaches express jealousy that J.B. Bickerstaff gets the coaching.
Young big men usually take time to adapt to this league, not him. Beyond the production, you love his maturity and the leadership by example.
And here is Mitchell. Following Fred Van Vliet's 3. It's LeVert on the wing. Nifty move. A slam dunk by Garland.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
Van Vliet looking around. Lets the 3 fly. Cavaliers with the rebound. 56 seconds left in the first quarter. Allen passes to Garland. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Such a consistent shooter. Garland has worked so hard on his three-point shot.
Van Vliet outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. 11 points in the game.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 5, and slam dunk by Allen.
When you combine his length and leaping ability, Allen is a ridiculous lob threat.
Van Vliet with it. He's got 11. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Cleveland ball.
Seconds left in the first. The drive by Mitchell. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Oh, a fearless play by Mitchell. Sinks his shot while being fouled, and now he'll get to the line.
Cleveland shooting their first free throw this game. He got it up. That shot off. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 4.
Your Cavaliers use this team. Okay, everyone.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Cavaliers.
Looking at this Cleveland Cavaliers team, this is a squad that really wants to get out of that championship team shadow. They want to establish their own identity.
The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert into the small forward position. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. And here is Mitchell following Fred Van Vliet's three. We talked about it, Richard. The city of Cleveland eternally grateful to LeBron for winning them a title back in 2016.
And so is the franchise, but it's understandable why these players want to be given respect on what they've done for this team since he left, especially considering the recent success they've had with this young crew. Honestly, if you're the defense, you should be ashamed not coming up with a steal on that pass.
The Cavaliers leading by 6. Garland surveying the D. Fires the 3. That one doesn't go. Now Toronto takes it the other way. And the foul called on Jared Allen. That is his first foul of the game. And so Siakam will bring it up for Toronto. Trent against Mitchell. Trent kicks to Van Vliet. Back to Trent. Pass to Ananobi. 6 on the shot clock. And he uses the glass on the layup.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Outside Garland. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Now the pass to Mobley. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much. Siakam out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Cleveland leading by 4. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Wound up there for Allen. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
Trent passes to Ananobi. Van Vliet outside.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to Anunoby.
2 minutes.
And it's Trent in the corner. Pass to Anunoby. And again, Toronto no up.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
To the middle, and stolen by Siakam. Van Vliet with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Passes to Barnes. And here is Siakam. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Now, here's Trent. Here's Barnes.
On defense, it's all about Mobley's length. That's how he smothers shooters.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
And staying with the play, Allen. Allen's got the lead up to 8 now for Cleveland.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Now, here's Anunoby. Siakam finds Van Vliet. Takes it out to Siakam. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Siakam's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Garland. 8 points for him. Out to the right wing. Mobley the pass to Garland. Shoots over Van Vliet. They get it back. And it's Allen with the jam.
He is an elite offensive rebounder. Allen is especially good at getting ideal positioning on that glass.
Garland against Van Vliet. A 3 from Barnes. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Garland dishes to Mitchell for 3. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close
score. Your Cavaliers 29, the Raptors 25.
We've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Fred Van Vliet has been sensational.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. They've got Young. Achua is out there with Kem Birch. Then it's Otto Porter Jr. And it's Flynn in at the point guard.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Rubio at the elbow. Shakes him. No good on the layup. Raptors trail by 4. Flynn kicks to Porter. Young, right side. Outside Flynn. Fires from deep. And it's Young. That time on the assist by Flynn. Young's got his first 3 points of the game. Richard, so much of today's NBA defense is about covering the pick and roll. As a player, is that something you enjoyed, taking on that challenge of covering the screen roll game?
You only enjoy that challenge because you are a competitor and you want to win. Is it something that I'm doing on my own? Is it something that I'm doing in my spare time? Probably not. I can think of more fun things to do.
Exactly. It is not, and there are so many variations, right, of the screen roll that you can defend it as many ways as you can run it.
And these players are so talented that they can stop and pop from 3. You have to guard them at the half-court line. Before, you could guard them at the 3-point line. Now you got to meet them at half-court, and there's screens all over the place. It's miserable.
Now, here's Porter. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Okoro kicks to Love. Lopez sets a screen for Love. Shoots over Achua. Cleveland the rebound. And the dunk by Lopez.
A guy that doesn't give up on the glass. Lopez, a real force at rebounding the ball.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Young with no one around. The shot's good on the assist by Flynn. Young's got the game tied up here for Toronto. Rubio outside. In the corner, Okoro with it. Back to Rubio. Tipped away. Porter with the steal. Right side Flynn. He kicks it to Porter. They set the pick for the lead. Traps in the tray. And the Raptors lead by 3.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
Look who's running onto the court. Your Cavs powerhouse dance team. One more time, fans. Your Cavs.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Garland against Flynn. It's LeVert on the wing. Allen, a screen on Porter. Mitchell wide open. Drills the three-pointer. Mitchell's got 14 points for the game.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Flynn the pass to Young. Back to Flynn. They set the screen. 5 on the clock. Pass to Achua for the 3, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot before second violation. A minute 20 left to play in the third. Garland against Flynn. Garland dishes to Love. The pass to LeVert from the arc. Another 3 for Cleveland.
You could argue that Kevin Love is the finest passing big of his generation. I don't know who's making that argument, but he is always looking to get others involved.
Now here's Flynn. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Outside, Porter lets it go with the 3. Love grabs the board.
And he does it right in his face. This is how you answer a 3 with a 3. Just merciless.
And understanding where to run to in transition. Mitchell is very opportunistic when the break is on.
Now here's Porter. Young with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. There's Porter with the 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Cleveland will come the other way. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. For 3, Mitchell, good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And Porter, here we go. Here's Birch. And that would have counted, but his shot is off the mark this time. Donovan Mitchell firing on all.
Your Cavaliers use this team.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Cavaliers leading by 8. The 4 and 5 are Love and Allen. Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Garland, no good. Toronto shooting at 50% in a decent groove. And a wide open look for Siakam. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got his 4th assist in this one. Outside Garland. Kicks it out to Love. Pass to Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. And he drops it in from the low post. Mitchell's got 10 points in just the second half.
And man, does Mitchell get buckets. And from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat.
And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut back down to 5 points on the make from Van Vliet.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you could ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
Now, here's Garland. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Cavaliers lead by 8.
The efficiency of Garland is something. This man believes that he can make every shot.
And a deep three from Van Vliet. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And all of a sudden, that three puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
And I bet he's thinking that he could close the gap completely if he can keep those threes coming.
Now, here's Garland. He dishes it to Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Garland against Van Vliet. Passes it to Barnes. Trent, left side. Barnes sets a screen for Van Vliet. And the dunk by Barnes.
And the pick and roll delivers. Van Vliet making the right decision, giving up the rock.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Now, here's Garland. From downtown, they grab their own miss. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
After being an all-star caliber player for so many years, Love has shifted into more of a role player at this stage in his career, and he looks completely rejuvenated.
Both free throws good from Kevin Love.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Pass to Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
And how about the leadership there from Van Vliet? Ready to put this team on his back and give them that crucial bucket.
Now, here's Garland. Kicks it out to Mitchell. There's the triple. Fred Van Vliet grabs the miss. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Anunoby passes to Siakam. And that's an intentional foul.
His second, first team foul.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Now, Anunoby. And it's off from three-point range. Now, Cleveland moving it up. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him. .114 left in the fourth quarter. For 3, Mitchell. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Raptors trail by 5. To the inside. Stolen by Garland. Love outside. Cleveland with a fresh shot clock. Allen kicks to Garland. Shot clock at 6. It's up a 3. It's off target. He's 4 of 9 from the field. For 3, Van Vliet. Jared Allen grabs the miss. This may be their most important possession.
No doubt about it. As long as they don't make any major mistakes, this one's in the bag.
Nice work to rise up and secure that miss. Solid rebounding effort from him.
Anunoby. And the Raptors miss again. And here's Love. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. They didn't. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Well, they're not extinct. If you find one, you're going to use them, BA. So if that's your advantage, you got a big guy who can score down low or dominate from the paint in some way, then the coach is going to feed the big fella.
So a look at our starters for the Heat. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. Clock is at 3. Trent finds Anunoby. And too long on the shot.
If he wants that one over again, I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
And it's stolen by Van Vliet. Here's Siakam. And Siakam with the jam.
Wow. Siakam putting something extra on that one. Just a gifted player with style and substance.
Lowry, the pass to Butler, over Van Vliet. And Lowry puts up a deep 3. That 3's off the mark.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
Barnes, it's good.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Adebayo sets a screen. It's hauled in by the Raptors. And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
Here's Hero. The Raptors making their last shot. Here's Anunoby. Inside. Here's Siakam. Adebayo grabs the board.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss. Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Well, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And again, the Heat missing. Here's Toronto with the ball. They're rolling here. 9 unanswered. Trent on the wing. Kicks it out to Barnes. Shot clock at 5. And the Raptors, another 3.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier.
Hero outside. There's the drive. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
In a flash, Tyler Hero makes his way to the inside. Nice use of his athleticism.
Yeah, and Kyle Lowry has always used his stocky build to his advantage. But coming into this season, the Heat said he'd have to address his conditioning.
Now here's Trent. Here's Anunoby. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Grant, we saw in last year's playoffs, the hamstring injury hampered Lowry.
It really did. I mean, he plays a physical style, getting in there and taking charges. And as he enters his late 30s, staying in peak condition can help him withstand the rigors of the season.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Butler can't get it to go. And here are the Raptors now. They're on a 14-2 run here. And then Siakam with the jam.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Timeout called, the Heat.
Be louder than every person in your section. Get a shirt. It's that simple. Let's hear it, fans.
Miami has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Lowry against Van Vliet. Lowry, no good.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
Trent from long range. Miami grabs the miss. Lowry right side. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
And you make the next pass. Nice job by Lowry there.
Now Van Vliet. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And it's blocked by Martin. And he gets it back. Butler against Anunoby. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with the detailed interior attack.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area, just dominating, controlling that spot.
First team foul.
29 seconds left in the opening quarter. Butler finds Martin. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
Van Vliet with it. Pass to Barnes. Clock at 4. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
It'll count. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Scotty Barnes making things happen for the Toronto Raptors.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Raptors youth dance team.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a very convincing performance from the Raptors so far.
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt, and it's Anunoby in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Offensive rebound. Adebayo. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit.
Bam grabs the board, and then Bam knows what to do.
And here's Van Vliet. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Van Vliet on the wing. Siakam, the pass to Barnes. Just 5 to shoot. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam.
It's just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And Brent, we hear talk about teams finding their identity. For those that don't know, can you break down what that really means?
Well, one of the key things, BA, is you come out of a training camp in any given year, you're trying to find the right rotation of players and combinations of players that's going to establish what it is that you're capable of doing. And 30 games into the season, that identity can start to show itself. Great coaches in the league will adapt to the things that they're seeing from their rosters to give them the best chance to win.
Now here's Butler. Up top, Hero. Lowry against Trent. Lowry, no good. Toronto's gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Siakam, pass to Trent. And here's Van Vliet. Outside Barnes. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Launches it. Oh, again! Toronto with a triple.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Now here's Martin. Back to Hero. And here's Butler outside. Rebound by Van Vliet. Toronto's gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one.
And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
Anunoby finds Barnes. Barnes with a screen on Lowry. Throws it up high. Butler with a steal. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Adebayo in the post. Working on Siakam. Tries again, and he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his second personal.
The defense just all over Bam, but he hangs tough.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Well, one thing standing out right now is just how fearless everybody is in getting to the inside. They're taking advantage of any lane or angle they get to get after.
And Van Vliet, a very solid defender at his position, Grant.
Not great length, but strong as any, B.A. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism. Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
You don't become this good in this league unless you put in a lot of hard work. And there's some evidence that Jimmy Butler has done that through the years.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Outside Butler. Pass to Hero. The three is up. And he misses. Only 2 for 6. Toronto's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. 1:03 left in the first half of this game. Outside Barnes. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
That's on Jimmy Butler.
Second team foul.
That free throw no good. A big group substitution here for Toronto. Birch, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Young comes in for Anunoby. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Trent. And it's Flynn in for Van Vliet. Outside Butler. Pass to Lowry. Back to Butler. Hero with it. Adebayo, a screen on Porter. Hero for 3. Connects from downtown. Hero's got 6 points in the quarter.
And a nice 6 cents back there from Hero using that pick and roll.
Porter finds Barnes. Back to Porter. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Let's go with a 3. Hero, no good. Outside Porter. Birch down low. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal.
And that's a good example Porter is setting for his teammates. You've got to get your elbows dirty. You can't be afraid to get physical.
And so he makes both from the line. Knocked away. And so it's the Toronto Raptors. They lead
the 31. The Heat, 20. Fans, get ready for the Jabberwockies.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Scotty Barnes with a strong contribution so far in this one.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Butler in at small forward.
So much has been given by Jimmy Butler over the years. Hard to believe it took him a little while to make his mark early in his career.
2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. And Butler didn't get selected until the last pick of the 2011 draft. Brent, a lot of teams regret passing on him.
I can say that again, PA. Once he did get the chance to play, it did not take long to see just how special Jimmy Butler could be. By his 3rd year, he led the league in minutes, and he's just a guy you always want on the floor.
Dedmon's checked in for Miami. Oladipo comes in for Butler. Over to the left wing. 5 on the clock. Back to Flynn. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And Brent, you look at Miami's playoff pedigree. They've made the Eastern Conference Finals 6 times over the last 12 years.
Yeah, and those 2 championships they had in that 12-year period were square on the shoulders of their big 3 that they put together. But I don't see them slowing down when it comes to reloading. This team knows how to do it well.
Here's Vincent. Right wing. The shot, no good. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. They've led by as many as 14. Robinson passes to Dedmon. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Yeah, one part of Duncan Robinson's game doesn't get talked about enough. He is willing to find open teammates.
The kick out to Young. Second chance shot, and it's laid in by Birch. And the Raptors lead by 11.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Robinson can't hit. Toronto has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Now here's Porter. To the paint. Pass to Flynn. Back to Achua. Achua with the dunk.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
With your 6.
Young against Oladipo. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Such a good scorer on the inside, finding just a bit of space, and then Oladipo confident to knock that one in.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. On the wing, Porter. And the shot's good.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Here's Vincent. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Oh, ripped away. Down low. And Birch slams it in.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Here's Vincent. Pass to Robinson. And the layup is good off the glass.
Hustle from Duncan there, outworking the defense, and he found his shot.
The Raptors have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Now Porter, clock at 6. And there's the drive, and then Porter with the dunk.
I love seeing Porter attack the rim. Keeps the defense from overplaying him on the perimeter.
Otto Porter Jr. has had some of his production drop in the past couple seasons, but still relied upon as a guy who can stretch out the defense or he can knock down some threes.
The Raptors have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Achua with it. Now Dedmon defends. And here's Porter outside. Drains the triple. Porter's got 7 now in this quarter.
A dangerous shooter from deep. All Porter needs is a little daylight, and he's good to fire.
Robinson on the wing.
Blocking foul called on Ken Burke. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Oladipo outside. Lets it go from 11. Off the left rim and out.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. The kick out to Young. Beyond the arc. Oladipo with the rebound. Second left. And So it's Toronto, a sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. They've got Precious Achiuwa. Otto Porter is out there with Malachi Flynn. Then there's Kim Birch, and it's Young in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Now here's Oladipo. Pass to Vincent. Now here's Robinson. Inside, you're 7. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Achiuwa with it. Outside for Porter. Takes a 3. And the Raptors, another 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Here's Vincent. The shot comes out. Birch with some nice D. Pass to Dedmon. Here's Robinson. Back to Dedmon. Robinson with it. 5 to shoot. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Dedmon, no good. Toronto's gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. Now Birch fires from deep. Henson grabs the miss. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Precious Achiuwa picks one up. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Toronto.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
And the Heat making a change here. Bam Adebayo's checked in for your 7. In for Dedmon. Jimmy Butler's checked in for Oladipo. And it's Hero in for Robinson. Achiuwa with a steal. Outside Porter. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Flynn. Porter against Hero. Shot clock at 3. And again, no good by Toronto. For Miami, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Here's Vincent. He's guarded by Porter. And here's Butler outside. Rebound by the Raptors. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Butler with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Hero with it. Now Porter defending. Misses the 3. For Toronto, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Butler with a steal. In transition. And he lobs it up. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. The drive by Porter. Pass to Flynn. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Here he goes. And he banks in the layup.
Defense just clearing out there as Butler on the drive, playing very physical with the ball.
1:27 left in the fourth. Outside Young. The 3-ball. That shot off the mark. The Heat go the other way with it.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Raptors.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Scotty Barnes.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and the wrecking ball on both ends.
Here's Vincent. Pass to Martin. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Now, lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
And here's Achua. From deep. It's hauled in by the Heat. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
And consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Pass to Achua. Here's Flynn. No problem for Toronto as they get the win. Boy, they were something special.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning. Oh, we might have a throwback battle on our hands, Greg. These two teams take pride in their defense.
No doubt, these are some tough-nosed, gritty, physical defenses, and we're not going to see many easy buckets. Both sides are going to make you work.
So here's Miami's starting group. The wing set for them, Hero and Butler. Martin is out there with Bam Adebayo, and it's Lowry in at the point.
An explosive athlete who finishes with power. Bam, getting people out of their seats.
Mitchell outside. Mobley right side. Dishes it to Garland. Here's the three. A three-pointer is right on target.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Butler against LeVert. Martin with a screen on LeVert. Kicks it out to Hero. From deep. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
Acrobatic move by Donovan Mitchell, lifting off the floor for a slam.
And looking back at the 2017 draft, it just seems absurd that Donovan Mitchell fell to the 13th pick.
Greg, well, in hindsight is always 2020. You know that. I don't think many of us could have predicted him averaging 20 points as a rookie or becoming a fixture at All-Star games.
And how about, and with that great length and awareness, Allen continues to build his reputation as a shot blocker.
A nice shot by LeVert.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
Keeps the defense guessing. They don't know who to try to take away.
Now here is Lowry. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. Shot to stop the run. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Mobley finds Mitchell, and another three for Cleveland.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Hero, no good. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley. For Miami, they've gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Garland against Lowry. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Crafty play from Kyle Lowry in the paint, getting by the defense into his shot.
Outside Garland. Checks up a three. No good there. Now the Heat take it the other way. There's Hero with the three. Hits the three-point bomb.
A knockdown three-point shooter. Tyler Hero knows he has the green light to fire.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Kicks it out to Garland. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Garland's got 5 points so far. Outside Butler. Outside for Martin. Three-pointer. Cavaliers with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Mobley against Martin. Garland with it. 5 points in the game. 6 on the shot clock. Mobley wide open. All three off the mark. The Heat trail by 6. And a wide open look for Hero. A three-pointer off the mark. Mitchell with it. And it's Martin picking him up. Hero against Mobley. Pass to LeVert. Shot from the wing. It's hauled in by Hero.
Ooh, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
And the basket by Lowry.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
And here is Garland. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Lowry kicks to Hero. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Hero's got his second basket of the night.
A focused individual. Hero's not going to let a little contact affect his shot.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Cavaliers lead by 2. It's the NBA.
Your Cavaliers use this team.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Cleveland?
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the small forward position. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steal. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
Lowry against Garland. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Here's Martin. Good D by Mobley.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
LeVert the pass to Allen. Back to LeVert. Martin against Mobley. Passes it to LeVert. Allen with the screen for LeVert. There's the three. Allen. No good. Shot missing. And the Heat going the other way now. Hero from long range. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Well, we know how Tyler Hero is a bucket, but still lots of room for growth. Last season, the 6th Man of the Year winner, he really did struggle, though, in the postseason.
Three-pointer. Here's Mobley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Goes back up.
You just can't take that shot with Bam Adebayo on you. His reach is off the charts.
Lowry dishes to Butler. Back to Lowry. Kicks it out to Hero. From outside, off the mark. And Greg, you look at the playoff shooting percentages for Hero, tailing off from his regular season number.
And Kevin, that's not uncommon for a young player, but the playoffs are what matters. And to be a star, that's when you've got to deliver.
Kicks it out to Hero. Back to Butler. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Cleveland leading by 6. The wide open look here for Garland. Off target from outside. The Heat have gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. Martin the pass to Hero. For the three. Sinks the triple. Hero's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
2 minutes. A 3 from Garland. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in this game. And, of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports leagues and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Butler kicks to Lowry. Martin the pass to Lowry. Lets it go with the 3. The shot comes out. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cavaliers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. .114 left to play here in the second quarter. Butler deciding where to go with it. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. Cleveland leading by 6. Outside Garland. Mobley left side. It's LeVert on the wing. 5 on the clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Tricky shot for LeVert. Defense is all over him, but he draws a foul on that attempt.
Taking 2 shots.
LeVert hits both of them. There's 42 seconds left in the first half of the game. Butler against LeVert. Outside, Hero. Kicks it to Martin. Back to Hero. 5 to shoot. Down low. And finished off by Martin.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Mitchell's got the lead up to 9 now for Cleveland.
When Donovan Mitchell gets fired up, you better watch out. We know he's capable of having a big night.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Thank you, David. We'll be back after
16.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Butler out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Adebayo in at the center.
Jimmy Butler is selective with his three-point shots. But when a corner 3 opens up, his eyes light up.
And Adebayo sends it back. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Hero finds Martin. There's the triple. Hero, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And Bam Adebayo. Steve, what a force he's become over the years.
Yes, Kevin, the impact really started once he became a starter. And you've seen his scoring go to the roof.
The Heat trail by 6. To the wing on the left. Lowry passes to Adebayo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Caris LeVert. And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no argument here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all-defense, 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
For 3, Mitchell. Again, Mitchell missing. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And Mobley throws it down.
Textbook feed from Allen, a big man who helps facilitate the offense.
Outside Lowry. Hero on the wing. Fires the three. Again, the miss by the Heat.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Mobley kicks to LeVert. Good on the triple. And it's a 9-point Cleveland lead.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor him.
Here's Butler. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. For 3, Mitchell. And they'll get another chance. And here's Garland for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Garland's got 8.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Lowry kicks to Martin. And they get it. Lowry can't get it to go.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
The Cavaliers have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
2 minutes.
Rubio outside. Pass to Love from downtown. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Love. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. Clock at 4. Count it.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
The Cavaliers leading by 11. 1:19 left in the third quarter. Here's Okoro. Kicks it out to Love for 3. And it's Strus with the rebound. The Heat trail by 11. Jovic passes to Oladipo. Misses from close range. Cleveland's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Out left to the wing. Okoro dishes to Love. Shoots the 3. Cracks in the tray. Love's got the lead up to 14 now for the Cavs.
As the entire league becomes more reliant on the 3-ball, so does Kevin Love. It's now become second nature for him.
Oladipo right side. Good saving. The shot, no good. Good D by Lopez. Cleveland with the ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Love can't hit.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Now through 3 quarters of play, down double digits and may be difficult to overcome. Cavaliers on top. They lead by 14. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Cleveland. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Robin Lopez, Okoro out there with Ricky Rubio. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Stevens in at the 3 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers.
He has big-time confidence. Tyler's a decisive shooter who doesn't hesitate when he gets a look.
And Rubio kicks to Love. Fires the three. And it's Miami with the rebound. Here's Martin. Takes it inside. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Great floor awareness there by Jimmy Butler, sensing one of his guys is open and gets it to him.
Lowry against Rubio. In the corner, Okoro with it. Off target from three-point range.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. During that last break, I listened in to J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Thanks so much, David. Hero from long range knocks down the three ball.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
This is when they need it the most, so they're so close to evening this game up.
Garland against Lowry. Mitchell right side. A three. The shot, no good. And Miami the other way now. Hero passes to Lowry. Mobley with the block.
Team foul. Hero hits first team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Hero against Mitchell. And the call. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is
the previous play is
everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
And the first one drops.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Outside Butler. Kicks it out to Hero. Butler against Mitchell. And it's Butler missing. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
2 minutes.
6 to shoot. And here's Garland for three. Hands it from downtown. And the Cavaliers lead by 10.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
And so it's Mobley with it. They'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Led by as many as 14 points.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first, but there, fantastic pass.
Hero on the wing to end the run. Miami no good on that time either. The Cavaliers leading by 12. left in the fourth quarter. Now Mitchell. This one for three. Offensive rebound. Allen kicks to Garland. From deep. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. Hero against LeVert. Hero passes to Lowry. It's Martin on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Cranes the three-pointer. Martin's got it back down to within single digits for the Heat.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Now, here's Mitchell. The tray. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability.
The Raptors coming down the tunnel prior to the game. They're prepared to give their rabid fan base a night to remember. And so off the tip, it's Toronto. Here are the 5 for the Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the small forward position.
Coming out of high school, Evan Mobley was a 5-star recruit. He had his pick of college programs, and he finally settled on USC.
And the shot is good by Garland.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
Barnes with a screen on Garland. And it's Van Vliet off the drive. And the layup is good off the glass. And it was brief, but Mobley's college career was filled with accolades, Doris.
There's no doubt, B.A. How about this? In just 1 year with the Trojans, Mobley wins Pac-12 Player of the Year, Freshman of the Year, of course, and Defensive Player of the Year. That's quite a triple crown.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
That's big-time length and athleticism by Scotty Barnes, leaving no doubt.
Garland against Van Vliet. Mobley passes to Garland. And there's the lob. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
It's stolen by Barnes. Anunoby passes to Siakam. Van Vliet outside. Right side Barnes. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. Garland for 3. Here's Allen. Second chance effort. And he lays it in.
Well, so often we're talking about Jared Allen's length, and he does it nicely on the offensive glass right there.
Garland against Van Vliet. Pass to Trent. Now Barnes. And here's Anunoby. Trent outside. 3 on the clock. The 3 from Barnes. A rebound by Donovan Mitchell. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
How about Jared Allen showing unequivocally he is an all-star caliber big man? Boy, with his size and athleticism and length, he has proven he can make an impact on both ends.
Anunoby for 3. And again, Toronto no good.
Boy, a wide-open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
From deep three-point range. That one no good. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Here's Barnes. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Caris LeVert.
This is a guy very willing to put his body on the line. Scotty Barnes gets that defense to commit and accepts the contact.
The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Outside Mitchell. Here's Garland. Here's the second effort. Goes back up. No good. Excellent D there from Siakam. For Toronto, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. Now here's Barnes. Up top, Anunoby. And he goes in for the dunk.
The vertical of OG Anunoby. Go ahead, sir. Finish with authority.
Garland against Van Vliet. Mobley outside. The 3 is up. Siakam pulls down the board. The Raptors for the lead. Van Vliet on the wing. Back to Trent. It's Barnes on the wing. Covered by Mobley. Trent, the pass to Barnes. Here's Anunoby. Takes a 3. He drops it from range. Anunoby's got 5 now.
OG Anunoby increasingly dangerous with his jumper. opportunity there.
Mitchell up top, guarded by Trent. Pass to Garland. Back to Mobley. Shot to stop the run. That one is off. The Raptors have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Back to Van Vliet. Trent outside. Anunoby against LeVert. Back to Anunoby. Pass to Trent. Puts up a 3. Mitchell grabs a miss. Here's LeVert. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And that concludes the first quarter of play.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors Youth Dance Team.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen from the Raptors, what's your take so far?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. And it's Van Vliet in at point guard. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Anunoby for 3. Drops in the 3. Anunoby's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them a charge, I'd prefer the no call. I like that idea. That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Garland. And finished off by Garland.
Well, you simply cannot be careless around Darius Garland. He is going to anticipate, take it away, and make an easy opportunity.
Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Barnes. Van Vliet against Garland. Takes the 3. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mitchell's got 4 rebounds now. Garland, no good. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter.
Darius Garland has not only become a leader on the floor, BA, he's also become the emotional leader. One of the more vocal guys on this entire team.
Now here's LeVert. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's Allen. That one's good. This game is all even.
Well, how about the touch inside from Jared Allen? This guy has got such length and mobility. You add that touch and look out, folks. He's going to be tremendous.
Garland against Van Vliet. Trent outside. Stolen by Mitchell. And he lobs it up to the rim. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Raptors.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And for Garlandors, the production has stuck out the most.
Oh, boy. I mean, he's become ultra productive on the offensive end. The points, the rebounds, the assists, all are going up. This guy is becoming one of the most well-rounded young guards in the entire league.
Siakam rejected by Allen.
But Jared Allen, a rim protector at its finest. What a block.
Here's Van Vliet. For Cleveland, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. And it's Mitchell, the miss. The Raptors have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
Shooters have got to be careful and understand Evan Mobley is an elite shot blocker. He's going to let you feel him now, guys.
Outside for Mitchell. Mobley against Barnes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Mobley, a screen on Anunoby. And it's Mitchell, the miss. Toronto shooting only 36% so far in this game. Van Vliet, the pass to Trent. The kick out to Van Vliet. Mobley against Anunoby. Now here's Trent, guarded closely. Misses the layup. After having trailed for a while, they could retake the lead.
Nice effort to battle back and put themselves in this position.
Now here's LeVert. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's Allen. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
And the foul called on Karis LeVert. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
Well, OG Anunoby is just continuing to add to his skill set. Nice finish on the interior.
From deep, Mitchell. Rebound by the Raptors.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Van Vliet on the wing. Pass to Anunoby. From deep. And they recover it. Here's Barnes. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. LeVert outside. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a
The score. Your Raptors 16. The Cavaliers 14.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, without question, OG Anunoby displaying all his skills today.
Yeah, I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And on the floor for JB Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. They've got Robin Lopez. Isaac Okoro is out there with Ricky Rubio. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Stevens in at the small forward position.
Oh, wow. Rubio, wide repertoire of moves off the dribble.
Porter with a screen on Rubio. Up top, Porter. Rubio with a steal. And now the Cavaliers on the break. Here's Okoro. Count it, and one. He'll have a chance at a three-point play. It's going to be on Otto Porter. And the free throw, no good.
Well, the physical gifts of Isaac Okoro are evident. Now it's about what are my best skills and what can help me become a real rotation player in the NBA.
Now here's Porter. Achua with the dunk.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Outside Rubio. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Love for three. Kept alive. Lopez to the wing on the left. Back to Rubio. 4 on the clock. Off target with the three. Outside Porter. Achua passes to Porter. No good with the triple. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Stevens. Outside Rubio. The three. Porter pulls it in. The Raptors shooting 35% so far in this one. Love for three. He's off on that one. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Outside Porter. from deep. Hits the three-pointer. Porter's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Well, nice work off the pick and roll. Porter getting buckets with this scheme.
Lopez, the screen on Achua. It's Lopez, high post. Pass to Okoro, back to Lopez. And almost gets it to go. So he'll shoot two here.
That's his first personal foul.
You know, if he gets in close, you think fouling Robin Lopez, that's not the best outcome. He can knock those free throws down.
And he's good on the second. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Flynn, covered by Rubio. Outside Porter. Three-pointer. Here's Achua. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
Here's Okoro. He's guarded by Porter. Love, that's good.
And Kevin Love knows his role so well. This guy is always looking to find space and spread the court with his ability to knock down shots. Boy, when it comes to Precious Achua, guys, to me the talent is evident. A big guy who can contribute in a variety of ways.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Rubio. Pass to Lopez. Here's Stevens. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Doris, we've seen promising flashes from Achua early on.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about the skill. The next step for him is focusing on becoming more consistent. If he's able to do this, his future very promising because he runs the floor, very switchable on defense, and there's growth opportunity offensively.
And it's Love missing. The Raptors have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Porter against Rubio. Birch with a screen on Rubio. Pass to Flynn. Now Birch. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. The Cavs trailing. Outside Rubio. Pass to Lopez. And another miss by Cleveland.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Outside Porter. 27 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to Achua. Just 5 on the clock. Porter against Rubio. Offensive board. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
And there is a whistle that goes on Otto Porter. That's his third foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
8 seconds left in the third. Garland for 3. Counted from distance. Garland's got 7 points.
Wow, a lot of distance on that jumper by Darius Garland. Nice.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Anunoby and Barnes are the forwards. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. And it's Siakam in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And the basket by Trent.
Well, Trent Jr. has a reputation of being a shooter, but don't sleep on his athletic ability and skill. Nice finish inside.
Outside Mitchell. into the lane. And Mitchell with the slam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Van Vliet. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Raptors lead by 5.
Boy, what a nifty move from Fred Van Vliet. Works so hard on the handle. So tough.
Mitchell against Trent. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now. Trent, the pass to Van Vliet. Back to Trent. Kicks it out to Barnes. Anunoby for 3. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. And now it's an 8-point Toronto lead.
What you appreciate is OG Anunoby's detailed and patient offensive approach, simply taking what the defense gives him.
And Mitchell puts up a deep 3. Here's Allen. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Barnes. Trent from long range. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
And Mitchell with the slam.
Guys, how often do you see an alley-oop designed for your guard? Donovan Mitchell defies explanation.
Van Vliet with it. He's picked up by Garland. Back to Van Vliet. Kicks it out to Barnes. Knocks it down from distance.
Not just show off that basketball IQ, Mr. Fred Van Vliet. Pretty pass, sir.
LeVert outside. Pass to Mitchell. Out of bounds. It'll be Raptors ball. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Van Vliet with a deep 3. Oh, and that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. And finished off by Garland.
Big time delivery from the young Darius Garland.
Van Vliet against Garland. Pass to Barnes. Van Vliet outside. Shot clock at 5. Back to Barnes. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Van Vliet misses.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Trent against Garland. Outside Barnes. There's 53 seconds left in the 4th. Van Vliet outside. Over Mitchell. Van Vliet missing again.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Out to Garland. Fires for 3. That shot is off. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Here's Allen. Mobley outside. Launches it. And Anunoby pulls it down. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Showing that rebounding isn't all about size. It's about will and effort.
Outside Garland. There's the triple. Again, Garland missing. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. So it's Toronto picking up the...
focus as they got off the team bus, looking to lock down a valuable win on the road. And so off the tip, it's Toronto. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position.
And with Bam Adebayo, I mean, we all know how skilled he is as a scorer and how athletic he is as well. But what about his passing?
Well, as much as I want to compliment Bam and his abilities to do that, I have to give some credence here to the coaching staff leaning into that ability that Bam has. They trust that he's going to make good decisions in the half court, and that has opened up a lot of things for them offensively.
Great open look there.
And Hero early on in his career finds himself in these big-time moments.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And Van Vliet launches it from deep, trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to catch up with Eric Spoelstra a few minutes ago. He told me they'll be looking to stretch the defense with their ability to knock down shots from deep. He said success on the outside will translate to success on the inside. Sounds like instead of going inside out, they're going to go outside in. Interesting. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. Now, Lowry, after OG Anunoby missed from long range. Hero, it's tipped. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Van Vliet finds Trent. And Anunoby now top of the key. Just 5 on the clock. Van Vliet on the wing. Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
And watch Siakam just spring up for those offensive boards. Athletic ability gets him to the ball so fast.
Hero with the screen on Anunoby. Beyond the arc. Hero no good. The Raptors have gone 2 of 6 from the field.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
Lowry, good.
Lowry showcasing his ability to do damage on the inside.
Now here's Van Vliet. The 3. Rebound by Butler. And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team.
And stolen by Siakam. Trent with the wide open look. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time.
Gary Trent.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Adebayo. Outside Butler. Outside for Lowry. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Shot clock at 5. Martin trying to free himself up. Good D by Barnes. Raptors leading by 3. 1:21 left here in the first quarter. Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. From outside the arc, the shot misses. And the Heat going the other way now. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
And now Barnes running the floor all by himself. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Puts it up for Adebayo. And stolen by Siakam. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Heat. 7-point differential. Kicks it to Martin. back to Butler. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To halt the run. Good D by Barnes.
And once he had to change his shot in the face of the D, you just had a feeling that one wasn't going to fall.
It's stolen by Lowry. In transition, here comes Miami. Hero finds Martin. Outside for Lowry. Back to Hero. Fires from deep. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Hero's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Heat.
Well, that's some veteran savvy from Lowry. Just floor awareness and finds the open teammate.
Out of bounds. Miami ball.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Raptors lead by 4. After this,
Your Heat Youth Dance Team. Okay, fans.
and if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Raptors?
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Martin is out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Butler in at the 3 slot. So that's who Miami starts the second with. And here's Barnes for 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Lowry kicks to Martin. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down. So you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
Picked his pocket. And here again, the Raptors in transition. Up the court they go. He gets it in there. Trent's got his second basket of the night.
Man, you can always count on Van Vliet to make the right play. He doesn't make too many bad decisions when he's got the ball in his hands.
Hero, no good. Raptors leading by 6. Barnes with it. And it's Martin picking him up. Barnes passes to Trent. Ring shot on the way. He can't get that one. And the Heat going the other way now. Here's Hero. Toronto grabs the miss. Siakam's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Trent kicks to Van Vliet. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. From the arc. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
The Heat trail by 6. And Fred Van Vliet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin Van Vliet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
And Kyle Lowry, such a bulldog out there at the point guard position, just not afraid to go down inside, mix it up.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And the man who many consider the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry.
He said he plans to return to retire in Toronto someday. He's already had a street named after him there. And in time, probably a statue in his honor as well.
Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. Just 4 to shoot. And here's Barnes for 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Barnes has got the lead up to 7 now for the Raptors.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Again, the miss by the Heat.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Stolen by Martin. Outside Butler. And the layup's good off the glass. Butler's got his first points in this one.
The defenders are trying to keep pace with Jimmy Butler, but there's enough space for him to spot the rim and knock it down.
Barnes sets a screen for Van Vliet. Passes it to Barnes. Now here's Anunoby. Van Vliet kicks to Trent. Clock is at 3. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
Miami ball.
We've got 1:48 left in the second quarter. Lowry with the ball, and it's Trent picking him up. The pass to Martin. Back to Hero. Now Lowry. Outside Martin. 5 on the clock. Here's Butler. Goes back up. It's rebounded by Anunoby. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. The defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Martin against Barnes. Over Martin. And that one goes long. The Heat trail by 5. Inside. Here's Adebayo. And he converts the layup.
Well, around the rim, Bam Adebayo makes so many things happen because he's so athletic.
Now Van Vliet still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Anunoby finds Barnes. Here's Van Vliet. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Hero from long range. They get it again. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Adebayo.
Bam grabs the board, and then Bam knows what to do.
17 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Van Vliet looking around. Butler with the steal. And it's the Heat on the break. Here's Hero. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
So fun when you make the right read on the break. And Hero did so there.
And that'll do it for the first half of competitive game so far. Miami ahead by, thank you, David. Folks.
18. The Raptors. 17.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. The Heat shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. Achua is out there with Young. Then it's Otto Porter Jr. Then there's Khem Birch. And it's Flynn in at the 1 spot. And there's the bucket from Victor Oladipo.
Oladipo so strong and scoring, even with the D, kind of knocking him around a bit on that play.
Here's Flynn. A 3-pointer, no good. The Heat leading by 3. Strus with it. Pass to Yurtseven. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Porter outside. The shot's good on the assist by Flynn. Porter's got himself on the board with 3 there.
A sound decision maker offensively. Porter doesn't hesitate on those catch and shoot jumpers.
Oladipo, the pass to Jovic. Here's Vincent, covered by Flynn. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Back to Oladipo. And another shot. That one, no good. Good defensive work there by Young. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Strus passes to Jovic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
Yeah, good job to take it
First
right at
team foul.
The Heat shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Raptors have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Now here's Flynn. Defense is right there. Achua, the pass to Flynn. Young against Oladipo. 4 on the clock. From past the arc. Young's shot is off. The Heat with the lead. To the left side wing. Strus with it. Porter's there. And it's Strus missing.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position. Plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Outside Flynn for the lead. It's hauled in by the Heat. To the paint. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Young outside. Sinks the triple. Young's got his first 3 points of the game.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Here's Oladipo. Birch grabs the board.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
For Miami, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Here's Oladipo, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Oladipo's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, Oladipo has good size, one of the bigger guards in the league, weighing 210, and that strength helps out.
Outside Porter. For the tie. Raptors get it back. Birch kicks to Young. Outside Porter. Launches a 3. The offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Jovic had a hand on it. Young with no one around. Here's Achua to the middle. Birch the pass to Young. Here's Achua. And no good on the last second attempt this time. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Heat lead by... While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. They've got Max Strus. He's out there with Vincent. Oladipo is out there with Yurtseven. And it's Jovic in at the 4 slot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Barnes the screen. And here's Van Vliet from the arc to take the lead. Trent, that's a 2-pointer. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Trent's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for the Raptors. Here's Hero, and he dunks it down.
Hero with a heroic slam.
The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Barnes screen on Lowry. Van Vliet wide open. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Kicks it out to Hero. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Heroes got 5 points now this quarter. Van Vliet against Lowry. From deep three-point range, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Hero passes to Butler, and they double up Butler. A shot by Lowry, wide open, and they recover it. Here's Adebayo. The shot from the low post is good. Adebayo's got it all tied up now for the Heat.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
He rifled that one out from distance.
And count on Van Vliet to hit that three-point shot. He's an efficient scorer from beyond the arc.
Lowry kicks to Hero. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Trent against Hero. Launches it and stolen by Butler. And here's the fast break. With that shot, the Raptor lead is cut to just one in the basket from Hero.
And Hero getting to the spots where he can be very effective. That swagger he plays with is infectious.
It's Trent on the wing. From 17 feet out. That one doesn't drop. And the Heat going the other way now. Here's Hero. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Tyler Hero in the zone.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Siakam a screen on Lowry. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
And someone who welcomes big spots. Jimmy Butler loves that he's at the line.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
I like this throwback approach they're taking. Looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
Trent finds Van Vliet over Lowry. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That'll be his second foul of the game. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Outside Lowry. Butler on the way. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. Barnes grabs the miss. Raptors trail by 3. Anunoby in the corner. Hero against Barnes. On deep. And the Raptors miss again. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Martin wide open. He fires. And again, it's the Heat missing. And the Raptors with the ball. And here is Van Vliet. Trent kicks to Van Vliet. Back to Trent. On the wing, Anunoby. Van Vliet with it. Picked up by Hero. Pocket 6. They could use a bucket. Off target from downtown. Martin against Barnes. Here's Hero. From deep three-point range, off the mark. And so the big win by Miami. And thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.